Hello dear students, this is myself RK, IIT Maths faculty. Today we are going to discuss Jan 24th morning shift IIT JEE Mains problems. Let's start today's class. See students, now you are seeing one of the problem on the board. That the given matrix capital A is the 3 by 3 matrix and data value is 2 is given and is asking what is the value of adjoint of A. Okay, so this is the question they asked in the 24th Jan morning shift problem. Look here students, so before going to solve this problem, first of all we need to know one formula. Which formula? Det of adjoint A. Det of adjoint A, the formula will be det A all to the power of n minus 1. Similarly, whenever we have det of adjoint A is equal to here det A all to the power of n minus 1. So here two adjoints are there under the det. That's why you should write whole square. Under the det here we have only one adjoint A. That's why you should write this is all to the power of 1. Similarly, here we have det of adjoint A. Total we have 4 adjoints inside of the det. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 adjoints are there inside of the det. That's why we should write this formula as det A all to the power of n minus 1 whole power 4, like as these two formulas concept. That's why this is called det A value already given. Det A value is 2 power whole to the power of, where n is given matrix order, so that is 3. So 3 minus 1, 2 to the power of 4, nothing but 2 to the power of 16 is the answer for this question. Hello dear students, this is one more question from 2D geometry. If the image of the points A point, B point, C points are given in the line RDEF, then find the centroid of triangle DEF. First of all, say that one triangle is given actually. So this kind of as it is question they asked January 22nd morning shift problem also. Again they asked this problem in Jan 24th examination also. So this is the triangle, this is ABC triangle, and with respect to this line, this is the reflected triangle. This is the reflected and he told that this one is actually DEF, like that. And this line equation is given as this one x plus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. So here A point is 1, 3, B point is 3, 1, and the point C is 2, 4, like that. Then is asking this, so this triangle is the reflected triangle of this one. Then they are asking this reflected triangle centroid. I am taking this reflected triangle centroid as alpha, beta. Okay, right? So here this triangle centroid is nothing but, see that one. First of all, you find out this triangle centroid. This triangle centroid I am taking as P. So this triangle centroid is what is the formula? x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3. That means 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 1, 6, so 6 by 3, that is 2. Similarly, 4 plus 3, 7, 7 plus 1, 8. So this is 8 by 3. So this triangle centroid is 2, 8 by 3. So this is I am taking as Q point. Okay, so here Q is this reflected triangle centroid, nothing but, so here Q is the image of this point. Q is the image of this point with respect to this line. So with the help of image concept, what are the image concept formula? H minus x1 by a is equal to k minus y1 by, means I'm taking alpha comma beta now. So this is alpha comma beta. Okay, so by b is equal to here minus 2 into ax1 plus by1 plus c by a square plus b square. This is the image formula. Okay, so to find out the point q, which is image of point p, we have to use this formula. Okay, so here you take this point as x1 comma y1, substitute here alpha minus 2 by a. So this we have to compare with ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, a value 1, so this is 1 is equal to beta minus the value of y1 is 8 by 3 by b, the value of b is 2 is equal to minus 2 into ax1. So 1 into 2, 2 plus 2 into 8 by 3, 16 by 3 and minus 4 by a square plus b square. A square plus b square, that means 1 plus 4, like that. Then you compare this pair and this pair. If you compare these both pairs, finally you will get alpha value and you will get the beta value. Okay, so then alpha comma beta value is nothing but point q, which is the center of this triangle. Okay, so this is the way how to find out the center of this reflected triangle. Yes, students, one more question from differential equation. So this is the question from differential equation. So this is the linear equation of the differential equation. Linear equation. When the y will come side by, see this one. So here y variables are come, so came here, then yeah, side by side. When the y will come side by side, you take this one as p and this one as q. First of all, you should find out the integration factor, e power integration of p dx. That means e power integration of x by 1 plus x square dx. Derivation of 1 plus x square is 2x. X is there, but 2 is not there. That's why you should write here m and d, multiply and divide by 2. So 2 multiplication, 2 division. So 1 plus x square dx, like this will come. So derivative of this part will be this one. That's why f dash of x by f of x, the e power 1 by 2 into log mod denominator 1 plus x square. And we can write this 1 by 2 as a power here, 1 plus x square whole power 1 by 2. Base e, both bases are equal. So cancel log along with 2 be equal bases. Then you will get if is, so here root of 1 plus x square is if. Later we should find out the solution now. So your solution is y into if integration of q into if dx plus c. Okay, right? Y into if root of 1 plus x square is equal to q, where q is this, where q is this, means what? Root x by root of 1 plus x square into if. If answer is root of 1 plus x square into dx plus c. Both are get cancelled. So if you integrate it, if you, we can write the root as x power 1 by 2. So this is here 3 by 2 will come. So 2 by 3. This is x to the power of 3 by 2 will come after integration. Okay, right? Plus c. So this side actually what here? Root of 1 plus x square is there. So one condition is given. What is the given condition here? Y of 0 is equal to 0. What is the meaning of this condition? When x is 0, the value of y also 0. So here in the place of x we need to take 0 and in the place of y also take 0 here. So that you will get c value 0. Substitute in this step x place 0, y place 0. Then we got the c value as 0. So substitute here. That is then y into root of 1 plus x square is equal to 2 by 3 into x power 3 by 2 plus c value is 0. So here 0 we should write like that. Again they ask to find the value of y of 1. What is the meaning of this step? When x is 1, what the value of y is asking. That's why put in the place of x 1. That's why you will get y into root 2 is equal to 2 by 3. So then you will get the value of y is here. The value of y is here. This is here 2 by 3 into 1 by root 2. Root 2 will go in this 2 up to root 2 times. That's why the value of y is here root 2 by 3. Yes, students. So this is the one more question from limits. So this is the problem from limits topic. So here this is here limit extends to 0. We can write the cosecant x as by 1 by sine x we can write. So this is root of 2 cos square x plus 3 cos x minus this is square root of cos square x plus sine x plus 4. Okay, right? So the given x value is 0. So whenever you keep 0 in this entire step, we are getting 0 by 0 form, which is indeterminate form. So then we should use the LH rule, L hospital rule. So use LH rule, L hospital rule. So we know how to find out how to use the LH rule. Limit extends to 0. So derivation of root function is 1 by 2 into root of cos square x plus 3 cos x. Later, derivation of the function which is under the root. So derivation of this part will be minus 4 sin x into cos x. And derivation of this part is minus 3 sin x. Close the bracket. Minus derivation of this part is 1 by 2 into root of cos square x plus sin x plus 4. Again derivation of under the mod function. So derivation of cos square x minus 2 sin x cos x plus derivation of sin x is cos x. Derivation of 4 is 0 by derivation of sin x is cos x. So first term derivation is completed separately for numerator step and denominator step. Then substitute the given x value 0. Okay. So if you take in the place of x 0, so this is 0, this is 0 because sine 0, 0, sine 0. So this entire part will be 0. Then later, here I am taking in the place of x 0. That means this becomes 0, but cos 0 value 1. That's why minus 1 by. This is sine 0, 0. So this is here 1. Cos 0, 1. So 1 plus 4, that is 5. That's why this is 2 root 5. And so here cos 0 value is 1. So this is the answer for this question. Yes, students, this is the question from inverse trigonometry. This part is 36 and alpha plus beta value is 8. Then find the value of alpha square plus beta. First of all, you take this point, this function as a and this function as b. So that a is equal to tan inverse of alpha. Then here tan a is equal to alpha, right, by 1. So here the triangle is here, this one, a triangle. This is alpha, this is 1. So this value will be 1 plus alpha square. So from this one, you tell what the secant a. So secant a is hypotenuse by adjacent side. So this by this, you will get what? Root of 1 plus alpha square. Similarly, you take this function, this inverse function as b. So here b is equal to here cot inverse of b, cot inverse of beta. Send this value. So here cot b is equal to beta. By 1 you take, make the right angle triangle diagram. So this is the b, this is the b. So this is here beta, this one is 1. This value will be root of 1 plus beta square. Then here cosecant b, that is hypotenuse by opposite side. That means root of 1 plus beta square, like that. Then from this, so this equation will become secant a. What the secant a value? Root of 1 plus alpha square. So here whole square is there. So write the whole square like this. Similarly, cosecant b. So cosecant b is this one, root of 1 plus beta square. Again, so here whole square is there. So write the whole square here is equal to 36. These both are get cancelled. Then you will get alpha square plus beta square is equal. So 1 plus 1 to send to right side become 34. Later, so we know the formula for a square plus b square. A plus b whole square minus 2ab. As per this, we can write alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta is equal to here 34. Then already alpha plus beta value already given, so that is 8. So this is 8 square 64. Then 64 minus 34 is equal to 2 alpha beta. So this value will be 30. So this is 30. 30 is equal to 2 alpha beta. So the value of alpha beta is 15. Okay. Then we learned one formula in lower class. Which formula? That is alpha plus beta whole square minus alpha minus beta whole square is equal to 4 alpha beta. 4 alpha beta. So alpha plus beta value already given, so that is 8, and alpha beta just now we got, so that is 15. So substitute the alpha plus beta value as well alpha beta value, so that you will get alpha minus beta. So whenever you get the value of alpha minus beta, solve alpha plus beta is equal to 8, and as well alpha minus beta is equal to something. So solve this equation and this equation, so that you will get alpha and beta value. Once if you get alpha beta value, substitute those values in this required step, so that you will get required answer. Yes, students, so this is the question from parabola chapter, conic section. So here one parabola equation is given, and this parabola is cutting the coordinate axis in 3 points PQR, and one circle is given. That circle center is given as -1 comma -1, and that circle is passing through 3 points PQR. Okay, the first of all, circle is given, and center is, so see the center, that is -1 comma -1. So then this is here P Q R. 3 points are given. These 3 points are lies on the circle. Okay, right. Then after that, first of all, you draw coordinate axis, x-axis, y-axis. This parabola is cutting the coordinate axis. Suppose when this parabola is cuts the y-axis, x value is 0. So 0, 0, so that is -3. That -3 means here will come. Like this. This is -3. So this length is -3. That's why this is 0 comma -3. So this is the R point. This is the point P. This is the point Q. That's why. So this R point is 0 comma -3. 0 comma -3. So here the distance between CR, nothing but CR distance is radius. Then you find out the radius, square root of 0, this one 1 plus 4. So CP is equal to root 5. CP is equal to root 5. So this CR is root 5. CR distance is root 5. Okay. Here I am taking this one as alpha comma 0. This one I am taking as beta comma 0. Like that I am taking. Okay, right. Then after that, so P point I am taking as alpha comma 0. This is beta comma 0. Like that I am taking. So here CP distance also radius. So here CP also one of the radius. Okay. Then find out the CP distance. So then here R square is equal to CP square. That is root of CP. So that is alpha plus 1 whole square plus 1. Okay. But what the value of? So here R square value is 5. Okay. So root 5. R square value is root 5. That's why. So here 5 is equal to. So here R value root 5. So this is R square. So 5 will come. And the square root of this is what actually alpha plus 1 whole square plus 1. Like that will come. Okay. So here CP square now root won't come. So this is here R square value is 5. R square value is 4, so here root won't come. Okay, so this is 4. 4 is equal to alpha plus 1 whole square. That means alpha plus 1 is equal to plus or minus 2. Okay, but alpha means positive, so take positive value. So this is alpha plus 1 is equal to 2, so the value of alpha is equal to 1. So this point is, P point is 1 comma 0. Similarly, you find out the, see in this figure, CQ also radius, CQ also. So here R square is equal to CQ square, nothing but distance between point C and point Q, nothing but beta plus 1 whole square plus 1. The value of R square is 5. So here 5 is equal to beta plus 1 whole square plus 1, means beta plus 1 whole square is equal to 4. Beta plus 1 is equal to plus or minus 2. Plus or minus 2. But we are taking the beta value negative of x-axis. That's what I take. So this is minus 2. So the value of beta is minus 2 minus 1. So that is minus 3. So the point Q is, so here Q point is minus 3 comma 0. So we got P point, we got Q point, and R point already we got it. So R point is what? 0 comma minus 3. Then so with the help of these 3 points, we need to find out the area of triangle PQR. Then you find out area of triangle PQR. Area of triangle PQR, that is equal to half mod first point 1 0 minus 3 comma 0 0 comma minus 3 1 1 1. So that value will be near half into, so this is 1 into 0 plus 3 minus 0 into something is 0 plus 1 into this become 9, like this will come. So this value will be here. So 3 plus 9 12 by 2 means 6 square units. This is the problem. Yes, dear students, this is a question from vectors. This type of question they asked n number of times in previous years also. So this question here, see that A bar, B bar are two vectors and C bar is third vector which is coplanar with these both the vectors, and under this, and A bar dot C bar is equal to 5 and C bar is perpendicular to B bar, then find the length of the vector C bar. So we don't know what is the vector of C bar, so yourself assume the C bar vector as C1i, C2j, C3k. Okay, then C bar vector is coplanar with these two vectors. So if any three vectors are coplanar, that should be 0. That means C1, C2, C3, 1, 2, 3, later 3, 1 minus 1 is equal to 0, like that. Find out the dat here. So C1 into, this is minus 2 minus 3, that is minus 5, right directly. This is minus 5 minus C2 into, this is here minus 1 minus 9, that is minus 10. Later plus C3 into, this is 1 minus 6, so that is minus 5 is equal to 0. So then this is here minus C1 plus 10 C2 minus 5 C3 is equal to 0. Divide by fifth table, so that you will get minus C1 plus 2C2 minus C3 is equal to 0. This is called equation number 1. Later, look here. Later, and C bar and one more condition is given. One more condition. So A bar dot C bar, that means you will get dot product of A bar and C bar. So that is C1 plus 2C2 plus 3C3 is equal to 5 is given. This is called equation number 2. And C bar is perpendicular to B bar. That means so B bar dot C bar is equal to 0. That means 3C1 plus C2 minus C3 is equal to 0. This is called equation number 3. Solve these two equations. Solving 1 and 3. 1, and that means you will get 3c1 plus c2 minus c3 is equal to 0. This value is minus c1 plus 2c2 minus c3 is equal to 0. Change the sign, plus minus plus, these both are get cancelled. So this value will be 4c1 minus c2. 4c1 minus c2 is equal to 0. This is called equation number 4. And as well, solving 2 and 3. Solving 2 and 3 means remove the c3 value from those two equations, so that you will get you write this second equation as usual. c1 plus 2c2 plus 3c3 is equal to 5. Multiply this equation with the third table, so that you will get 9c1 plus 3c2 minus 3c3 is equal to 0. Both are get cancelled. This value will be 10c1 plus 5c2 is equal to 5. Then you will get divided by second table, you will get the fifth table, 2c1 plus c2 is equal to 1, equation number 5. So this is here c1 c2 and c1 c2. Solve these two equations. So if you solve these two equations, means when you add these both the equations, and we are getting 6c1 is equal to 1. The value of c1 is equal to 1 by 6. The value of c1 is equal to 1 by 6. We got the c1 value as it is. Then you find out the c2 value now. So c2 value, substitute here, you will get to 2 by 3. Okay, we got c2 also. Then you keep c1 value, c2 value, either equation number 1 or 2 or 3, so that you will get c3 value. So the value of c3 is equal to here, you will get 7 by 6 after substitution of c1 and c2 values. So then we should find out the length of the vector c bar. So we know how to find out the length of the vector. So length of the vector is, so the length of the vector is, vector c bar is square root of c1 square plus c2 square plus c3 square. That's why 1 by 36 plus 4 by 9 plus 49 by 36. So 49 plus 1, 50. 50 by 36 plus 4 by 9 under the root. So this value will be here 50 plus 16 with root by 6 will come. Okay. Then 50 plus 16, that is 66. Root 66. Root 66. So this is here root 66 means 6 into 11 by 6. This is root 6 into root 11 by 6. The answer is here root 11 by root 6, nothing but root of 11 by 6 is the answer.